Hey, this is Dale from Shelby. Today I'm up here at the Earl Scruggs Center. It's the used to be old Shelby Courthouse, what we all remember it as. If y'all ever decide to come up here, I always go in here first. That's the old well house used to be here back in the early days. But yeah, you go in here, that's where you get your tickets to go in. We'll go through here first since I'm out here. But you go right in here, there's your hours. This is your gift shop and you get your tickets here. Talk to, what's your name?
Cameron.
Talk to Cameron, he'll get your ticket for you. But yes, come on here, check them out. But this is where you start out right here. We go on in. We'll go in there in a second, but right now they got all kinds of stuff you can get. They even got DVDs. I got that CD in the car right now. All kind of goodies in here. Even a mandolin. So let's head on out. We're gonna go on up in. Check it out. All right, we're heading inside now. So we're gonna go right up the steps. Old Cleveland County Courthouse. Earl Scruggs Center now. Just kind of going to show you all the stuff here. I know I'll probably miss some. Y'all come out and check it out. Need a policy in this stuff, go ahead. This is Earl's signature banjos. We're going to go to the left over here to the out of Carolina room. Like your little Earl Scruggs statue they made. Kind of scary looking, almost lifelike in it. Earl, you in there? It's got more stuff in here about radio, you know, the land of radio. Got an old WOHS microphone here. I'll get back so you can see it a little bit. That's Hugh Dover, WOHS announcer, using the same type of microphone or the microphone, I don't know. There's your radio from the 30s. Used to listen to old TV shows. I said watch, but you listen to them. Like Amos and Andy, Law Ranger, stuff like that. Then you go to the 40s. Start looking like that. And then you go to the 50s. They got a radio like this right here. There's I guess they used to have bands playing in WHS. I never knew that. And here's something about the old cotton mills here in Shelby, North Carolina, whatever it is, spinning, twisting, spooning, reeling. I used to do the spinning stuff. I was spinning Dolpher. Front mill press, but that's old Lily Mill display. I'm thinking about doing a video on Lily Mill later on, show where it used to be at and everything. There's a lot of Lily Mill stuff here. And I think Pretty sure Earl Scruggs used to work at the Lily Mill back in the day. Yeah, well, you see it, he's highlighted on that sign. So he's actually in that picture somewhere. There's a banjo tuner. That's Earl's first tuner right there. And here's a little thing on Lomax Gardner. Used to make a lot of cotton. I made it myself working at Esther Mill for about 4 or 5 years. Now we're going to this room here. See the old Martha White bus there. But it's got the Beverly Hillbilly stuff right here. I've been on Beverly Hillbillies kick here for a while, trying to watch all the seasons. But there we go. I just wonder how much that lunchbox is worth. I have to look it up. This is the jacket that Earl Scruggs wore on the Beverly Hillbillies episodes. It says it right there. In one episode, anyway. And here is the Beverly Hillbillies script. The episode was Jed Through the Wingding. Signed by Jethro. Trying to recognize these other names. Irene Ryan, that's a granny, she signed it. Buddy Epson at the top, he signed it. That's Jed. I can't see if Ellie Mae signed it or not. Maybe on her somewhere. Be down at Douglas. This is the thing and his wife. Louise Scruggs. This is a toy typewriter, 1934. Here's some old TVs from back in the day like that. That's Earl and his sons. Our Lester Platt and Earl Scruggs and his wife. There's her granny. Our little Scruggs back in 1946. Look on the side of the truck, bus, whatever that thing is. Bill Monroe. I think he started out with Bill Monroe. There's like a Ryman auditorium. I played this TV with a, try to stay away from the copyrighted stuff, so. Man, look, it's coming on by itself. I ain't like it. But y'all come and check it out. Let's go right here. Now we're going into the Turning Road room. Gallery. Look at artwork on that head. So this is the stuff that was found in the case. Old Campo. Banjo key and a business card. They're going their albums. Plugging in. I guess this is when they went electric. Earl Scruggs review. There's one of their amps. Earl Scruggs review. And one of the guitars. Here's some of the local voices around Shelby. Kareem Cabinets, Carl Spangler, Lloyd Lewis, Harold Watson. Here's a thing on the blues. Even got a harmonica in there. And you got the Washington sound. And if you come, they give you a little set of earbuds. I got them somewhere here. I'm gonna show them to you. You get these with your admission. But you can plug them up to these little places here. You can hear your songs and everything. Now this here I thought was pretty neat. It's like stuff's been on fire. This is actually an art piece by the guy that used to write songs for Elton John, Bernie Taupin. But there's a thing here that talks about it. I'll put it up here. You see it. But this is all about that picture there, in case you need to read it. That Bernie Taupin, he wrote a lot of hits for Elton John. So this is talking about it. And that's him right there, Bernie Taupin. See if you can recognize him. He also played on an episode of the Hardy Boys, Nancy Drew Misters. He's real young, yeah. But that, you can look right there behind him. And that's that same piece is right here. This is actually the art display he made. I thought that was pretty cool. Here's a lot of the albums that they have. And their Academy Awards. If you've never seen one close up, there you are. Story of Bonnie and Clyde. That was always one of my favorite songs on there. There's lots of Carnegie Hall. Like some art pieces. Now, right over here, they got a little interactive thing. You can kind of play banjos and stuff. You see, Austin's right there playing some of it. Show them how to do it, Austin. What you got to do. And you can select different. Can't you swap instruments? So you can swap the guitar. There you go. I hit the jam. There you got a big jam session. But you got these all the way around right here. Got your fiddle, violin to the people up north, fiddle down here in the south, your mandolin. Your bass. I assume that's a big stand-up bass, but I ain't sure. But you got a bunch of interactive stuff here, like you can get little headphones to play and do this stuff. And there's a big picture on the wall. So let's go to the next room. Now actually this room is the one I should have started out on. But you come in here, you got all your chairs and stuff, you got like a TV screen or movie screen kinda. You hit the green button right here. And it'll start you up. Cleveland County, North Carolina.
I used to play what's called two-finger style, which was leaving his thumb and one finger. And I was sitting in what we call it the front room, and I was playing a tune I still play today called Rubin. And all of a sudden I started playing using that middle finger, three-finger style. I came through the house saying, I got it, I got it.
Earl Eugene Scruggs was born on January 6, 1924, in the community of Flint Hill, in the heart of the North Carolina Theater.
I worked here in Shelby at the Lily Mill for 40 cents an hour in a steady job, and that suited me. I could play on weekends. As I got more popular and people started offering me too much money to turn it down, so I just left and went into it.
They will know him simply as Earl, and they will know that he was a boy from Cleveland County, North Carolina, who changed not only America, but the world with a banjo.
I showed this a minute ago. That's the Earl Scruggs signature banjos, but they didn't go all the way around, so we're gonna go all the way around. See what's on the other sides. These are instruments that belong to Earl's father. That's an old banjo right there. Fiddle, as we call them. These are guitars played by Earl's sons. String Gibson and a Martin. These are instruments owned by Earl's brothers. You see this banjo here, autographed by Earl Scruggs. If y'all remember, the old museum here, that's the steps you go up to the old courthouse. Used to be a little dentist office on the right up there. Not real, just a display. I can't remember what the little doctor's office or something on the left. Can't remember. All right, let's go here and check this room called In These Hills. We'll start down this wall right here. That building that they're showing right there, if you look at the whole thing, Royster building in Shelby, that's actually right across the street here. I always knew from that triangle at the top right there. I'll show you the real building in a minute. They got pictures and all here. You can leave a note if you can find out if you know any of these people here. Leave a note on the thing, just like it's right here. Pretty neat. I'm talking about this picture here. If you look down at the bottom here, they're riding the horses and buggies. You got cars and horses and buggies and bicycles. Here's some of the old cotton mill stuff. Same episode of Beverly Hillbillies, the granny had one of these on it. Spinning wheel or something like that. There's the home carter. All you cotton mill people might know what all this stuff is. Hand spinner, look what that is. I ain't sure what that thing is. Should say, but I know you have yarn all around it. And this here, I'm not sure, is that a gin? Spinning Jenny. That's what that's called. Well, I guess it's like a spinning gin. I guess it's kind of like a card machine. Could be wrong. Y'all let me know what it is. I did get a little taste of the cotton stuff. And I liked it. I thought it wasn't that bad. Pretty cool little painting. So that's actually in a church here in Shelby. Oh, that church pew, that's it. That's it right there. I remember sitting in them things. It was rough. But that's the thing about it. Here's some more banjos. Sound born in Africa. Yes, sir. Your banjos originally came from Africa. In case you didn't know. And right to the left of here is a picture of String Bean. Used to be on Hee Haw all the time. Check out the Crack House Chronicles. I got an episode about him. Here are your factory banjos. Actually, a Monsieur banjo, whatever. I'm probably slaughtering that word. What about you ladies playing the banjos? Well, he's talking about this. I guess that's one of the relatives of the banjo, West African instrument. Just 2 strings. It's got 3 strings. And that's where your banjo kind of started out. Then I go back to this wall. Now, we got this thing here. It's the child's desk. Boy, it's an old school desk right there. Even got a lock on it. And a wood plane. That's it. That's the wood plane right there. And there's the thing about them. It's built by Earl Scruggs. For Earl Scruggs by his daddy. What's cool is they actually hang on to that thing. Then you got your Pioneer pickers. Then you got the Carter family. With June Carter ended up marrying Johnny Cash. And this is Earl Scruggs when he was just a kid. Well, I just asked to find out. They got some stuff upstairs. We'll go up there and check it out too. That's just your bathroom and stuff. That's out front. Well, they've got a whole recording booth up here. I guess bands play or something. I've seen something about recording booth. I believe this room used to be the old courtroom itself. I guess it's part of the old Cleveland Springs Hotel. I heard them columns used to be able to sit out in the woods. Well, that's about all there was upstairs. Wasn't too much up there, but they changed the exhibit about a couple of things. Looked like they're redoing some stuff, but we're gonna show that stuff to you. But we're about to head out, and y'all get a chance, y'all come check this place out. It's pretty neat. Some Cleveland County history. Now the building I was talking about, when that painting on the wall, I said it's got the triangle on top of it. I was about to forget it, but here it is. That's the building. It showed the horse and buggy out front and the old car. That's the building right there. I think it says it's a Royster building. But I want to show it to you. This is Dale from Shelby. Check y'all later.